change. We are all a part of God's great big family.
And the truth, you know, love is all we need.
We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start giving. There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. It's true, we make a better day. Just you and me.
Well, send them your heart
NinjaPhoenix.com.
so they know that someone cares, and their lives will
Be stronger and free, as God has shown us by turning stone to bread.
And so we all must lend a helping hand.
We are the world. We are the children.
We are the ones to make a brighter day. So let's start giving.
Oh, there's a choice we're making. We're saving our lives.
It's true, we make a better day.
Just you and me.
When you're down and out, and there seems no hope at all.
But if you just believe, there's nowhere we can fall.
Well, let's realize, oh, that a change can only come when we
Stand together as one. There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. It's true, we make a better day. Just you and me.
NinjaPhoenix.com.
It's true, we make a better day. Just you and me. All right, let me hear you. We are the world. Yeah, we are the children. Let's start giving. There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. It's true, we make a brighter day. Just you and me. Come on now, let me hear you. We are the world. We are the world. We are the children. We are the children.
We are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start giving.
So let's start giving.
There's a choice we're making. We're saving our lives. It's true, we make a better day. Just you and me. Yeah. We are the world.
We are the world.
We are the children. We are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start giving.
So let's start giving.
want to eat answer.
More music at ninjaphoenix.com.
Got a new girlfriend. He feels like he's on top, and I don't feel no remorse. And you can't see past my blindness. Oh, Ophelia, you've been on my mind, girl, since the flood. Heaven help a fool who falls in love. I got a little paycheck. You got big plans and you gotta move, and I don't feel left in it all. And you can't feel nothing small. Honey, I love you, that's all she wrote. Oh, Ophelia, you've been on my mind, girl, like a drug. Oh, Ophelia, heaven help a fool who falls in love. Oh, Ophelia, you've been on my mind, girl, since the flood. Oh, Ophelia, heaven help a fool who falls in love. Oh, Ophelia, you've been on my mind, girl, like a drug. Oh, Ophelia, heaven help a fool who falls in love. It's the world's greatest, Joe. It's the world's greatest. Come on. Yeah. World's greatest. I am a mountain. I am a tall tree. Oh, I am a swift wind sweeping the country. I am a river down in the valley. Oh, I am a vision.
hope. When my back's up against the ropes, I can feel it. I'm the world's greatest. In the ring of life, I'll reign love. I will reign, and the world will know it again. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, shine a light, shine a light. And there's a success within me. I'm next up in the sun. I'm not to become. Said I made it. I'm the world's greatest. I'm that little bit. I'm that little bit. Oh yeah, yeah. I can feel it, feel it. I'm the world's greatest.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us in today's section. My name is Ejiro from Utiva Kids, and today we're going to be discussing why you should get your kids in tech. I have a guest with me, a father to one of the kids currently in our school, and she's doing amazingly well. So he's going to share with us the reasons that inspired him to get his daughter started. And I hope that will all be inspired. Once again, my name is Ejiro from Utiva Kids. This is what we're going to be talking about. But before we get started, I would like everyone to mute their microphone. If you can hear me, kindly drop a message in the chat room so I know that we can all hear me. If you can hear me, please drop a message in the chat room. Okay, thank you. Claire, yeah. Thank you. So, Utiva Kids will provide learning opportunities for the younger generation in the tech space and will prepare them for the future of work. Also, someone say something.
Hi, Drew, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Okay.
Okay, sorry about that glitch. I was trying to move around my slide. So the agenda for today, like I said earlier, is we'll be discussing why you should get your kids in tech. So our session will feature Mr. Abiodun Kolade, who I will invite soon. He will share with us how we should prepare our kids for the next generation, for the future of work, how we should prepare the next generation, which includes our children and our teens for the future of work. After which we shall have a question and answer session. So as he's speaking, I would like us all to put down our questions and then we shall talk about the program much more later. So please guys, let us welcome Mr. Abiodun Kolade as he takes us through this session. Mr. Abiodun, you have the floor, sir.
All right, good evening. Hello, good evening. All right, can anybody hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, sir. Good evening.
Fantastic. All right, good evening. Okay, so my name is Biodun Kolade. So just a quick introduction. I'm an HR tech person. So I run an HR company that does a little bit of tech. So I'm here just to talk to you about why I think you should, a matter of urgency, allow your kids to go into tech. Okay, so it's very, very interesting because now what's currently happening is that the world is changing. Actually, the world has changed because the world is a global village, and these children, they actually currently use a lot of technology, whether it's our phones or our laptops or whatever it is, they use it. So they're already in tech. So, but what do we need to get them into tech? So today I'm just going to be sharing with you just a few things that I've noticed over the few weeks for my daughter. So just introduce my daughter. Her name is Olamiko Sikolade. She's just 7. And then I'm sure when I told her that she was going to go and learn tech, it was like alien to her. She didn't know what to expect. I just explained to her. But right now, I can see a lot of things changing in her. I mean, a lot of the things that are changing are even just more than just her pressing the computer or whatever. So her attitude and a lot of things that normally she would take for granted, as a kid. But now she's more composed and everything. So for me, the reason why, or the first reason why I allowed her to, or I enrolled her into this program was because I know that definitely tech is like a new language. So because it's a new language, children are very, very good in language. So basically, it teaches them logical thinking. So as you're learning the new language, you're actually thinking, okay, how do I make this thing happen? And because it's fun, they can actually teach them very well. So I can remember the first day she came home and she was telling me about UI UX design. I was like, okay, so what have you guys done? Because the teachers were very, very good. And they were teaching children. So they were patient with them and they were just playing with things. And it was interesting. I mean, day one, she already thinks she wants to develop an app. And then everybody is just excited about it. So she's really, really excited about it. So it's teaching, so she's learning the new language, and it's very, very important because that actually allows her to have some logical thinking. And it fosters creativity. So basically, what happens is that the world is just on their feet. So what they can do, whatever they need to do. So for us as adults, for example, I'm an HR practitioner and I moved into tech. So there's that moving into tech. So what is coding? What is front-end engineering? What is back-end engineering? But imagine if I started like 7, then definitely I won't be thinking about that because as an HR person, I had to unlearn some of the things that I've learned. But now my daughter is actually, her creativity is very, very high. So for example, they feed them a lot of things and they just come home with the assignments that they have. It's easy for them to just thought, and then make things happen. So yeah, so very important. That's important because actually what that does to them is that it stretches their brain. So right now, she doesn't just think about just academics. She's thinking about how to solve issues around that using technology, which is very, very interesting. And then to a very large extent, it allows them to improve their math skills because, coding or whatever they do in tech, part of tech, it's what they do for them. One of the things that it does for them is to actually stimulate their mind. So, I mean, math is logic, it's abstract thinking. So because they visualize things, they allow them to do that. I mean, she's not like struggling in maths or whatever, but at least I can see some of the things that has improved in what she does now. And again, I mean, her writing skills. So because she needs to write the things that she needs to do down first, so now it's easier. So she writes it down and then she put it on the computer. So her writing skill is improving. The way she thinks, the way she put things together is actually increasing. And that's very, very important for me because one of the things that she has is that she's already a good student. And what I needed her to do is to just be calm. And that's actually what tech is doing for her, which is coding, they're currently doing right now. Okay, so again, problem solving, it helps them to learn how to solve problems. So for example, they just tell them, how do you solve this? And think about it and no pressure, nothing. So they just think wide and then make out that they have to. So again, you agree with me that currently as we are, Nigeria as a whole or in the world, we need real leaders that need to solve our problems. So
these kids, if you allow them to do this, that's going to stimulate what they are going to learn, and then they are going to be doing stuff. I mean, for me, as I said, I've seen a lot of changes, and I'm very, very sure that if you allow your kids to do that, you're going to see a lot of changes in them as well. And I mean, the elephant in the room is that you prepare them for the future. So you put your kid is going to have like an advantage when they learn tech, when they're into tech. Because okay, imagine you sitting there in Nigeria and you're like a global citizen, so you can actually get a job anywhere in the world, sitting down in your room. So imagine at what age can they start that? So if they're serious about it, it's something that they can actually make a lot of money from. And it allows them to do that as well. So that competitive advantage is what they are going to have. They start early. I mean, you can start anytime, even as adults, but at least as young people, as they start early, it's going to give them that advantage. So for me as an HR person, I've seen, I mean, in my career, I've seen a lot of CVs, thousands of CVs. So, and I know that some CV will stand out. And the reason why that will stand out is that maybe they have some form of international exposure, or maybe they're thinking differently from others. So this tech will actually allow your children to actually have that mindset and actually give them that edge over a lot of people. And it's not about discriminating the CVs of people that didn't go to tech, no. But I'll actually look at somebody that has done or solved a problem using technology with another person that's just academic brilliance. So, I mean, we've already shortlisted them and all of them are good, but what do they have extra? So we need problem solvers, and we need that in Nigeria. Yeah. So again, globally, as it is right now, there's a lot of short skill in the software industry. So the industry, everything is just it's just like the world is just dynamic. Things are coming up, and then people are just looking for people to solve those problems. So there's a lot of things. There's a lot of short skill, and it doesn't in the software industry. It doesn't matter your age. So that's actually one of the things that tech has done. So the barrier to entry is not age restricted. So it can be 15, you can be 14, and you'll be working for the global best organization, depending on what your skill is, and something you can actually learn within your room, and you can sit down and learn it in your house. So you don't have to even go to the best schools in the world to be able to stand out in tech. So as I said earlier on, I mean, we need leaders, we need tech-savvy leaders in Nigeria. We need to start developing them. So one of the things that I would like to share with you again is what my daughter has been talking about. So now in my house, we talk about UI UX designer, we talk about JavaScript, we talk about CSS. I mean, we talk about app development. Those are things that even me, I mean, I've not learned them. I'm not a tech person, but at least I run it like a tech organization whereby I have like developers. These are things that I had to learn when at the old age, but my daughter is actually learning it. So these are some of the things that I've seen, and I'm sure that if you enroll your kids, it's not too late. I think from 5, 6, and 7, I think they should start learning these things. So I would take any questions that you have, but those are the things that I've seen. And I hope that it will convince you to be able to allow your children to actually enroll in tech and learn some of these things that's happening. So there's a lot of things that they can learn there that would tinkle their fancy. I mean, the fanciful ones are the UX design. When they do the design, they like it. I mean, I was telling Ejiro, like she was asking Alani because I said, Alani because is fine. Now I can even, to carry the laptop from her is an issue now. So I had to say, okay, Alani because I need to use the laptop before she can allow me to use it. And her mom today actually said, hey, I think Alani because will continue doing this even after when she resumes school, because she can see the concentration and she can see the way she has been carrying herself. She takes it very, very seriously. And I hope that whoever is going to do it is going to take it seriously. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Abiodun. That was a powerful session. Wow. I wish I had kids already to get them started. I really like 3 things that you talked about creative thinking. So regardless of their age, from what you have experienced with Bossy, and even we see that with other kids, there are times we're in the class and then we have a glitch. Immediately I mention that, oh, this is wrong. I am surprised at the kind of suggestions that the kids give to me, like, ma, try this, try that. And I'm wondering, where did that idea come from? So I love the fact that you mentioned that. It's something that I've experienced myself with the kids. So it really boosts their creative thinking and then problem solving. Then competitive advantage, of course, like you said. So for someone that will start early at the age of 7, so most likely when they are 16 and they are still in the university, they can be working remotely because 7, 16, I can imagine that's about 9 years of experience in doing it. So that gives a competitive advantage, really. Like you said, it's enough to have academic qualifications, but then what's next? What else do you have to offer? So thank you so much, Mr. Biodun, for sharing so much wonderful insights on what our kids can benefit. So I would like to go to the chat room. If you have questions, please drop them in the chat room. If you have questions for us, drop them in the chat room, or you can unmute yourself to ask a question. If you have a question for us, something you would like to know about the program, do share in the chat room. Meanwhile, I will run us through what we offer at Utiva Kids. So I'm sure most of us that are here, we are here because we've heard Utiva Kids, Utiva Kids, Utiva Kids. What is Utiva Kids about? So I'm going to be sharing with you, like we had in the slide previously. So these are the major programs that we currently enroll students into. We have UI UX design, and is an instructor-led program. All our programs are instructor-led. So UI UX design gives your children hands-on training model to help them learn a combination of the art of science and tech product design with emphasis on solving business cases. So we're at a church on Friday, and we're given opportunity to speak with the teenagers there. And we had to emphasize this. If you look at all the products we have now, WhatsApp is solving a problem. Even Zoom, we are using right now, Zoom is solving a problem whereby we do not have to gather in our physical office to be able to have this meeting. We can listen from the comforts of wherever we are. That is solving a problem. So we're going to be exposing your kids to these skills that they are thinking creatively to solve real-time problems. Like we have seen people do. Microsoft is solving a problem. Snapchat is solving a problem. Google Map is solving a problem. So with the use of UI UX design, they learn to design those products that will solve business cases. And then there is web development, of course. This will build the capacity to build projects with an interesting portfolio as a web developer, with a coaching program that focuses on fundamentals of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. I'm sure you heard Mr. Biodun talking about CSS and what Kosi said about those. Even myself, I did not know what was CSS and JavaScript until I got into tech and see what wonders we can actually create with it. So if you visit our website, utivakids.com, that was designed by a web developer. A web developer wrote those codes that you see there. If you visit jumia.com, konga.com, amazon.com, whatever websites you can see, it was designed by someone. So what this will help your children do is that we are enabling them to be able to design beautiful websites like that too, for themselves, for others, for businesses. And then, of course, there is app development. As we can see here, app development is also instructor-led hands-on training models, which will help the children learn how to build mobile applications from scratch using tools such as Android Studio to build Android apps. This is actually the session we are in right now with the current classes. And I must say, I am surprised. I listened in a class today, and the children are really, really, really amazing. To hear them talking about components already that they used to create up, the radio component, the button components, I was amazed really to see that such age, they're already so keen on learning what they are learning. And the beautiful part is that they are putting it to use, so good use, I should add. So they are going to be learning how they can build their own apps. So I'm sure as parents, if you go through your phones, you have at least 5 apps on your phones. Those apps were designed by people. So we want your kids to be able to do same, to build those apps that will solve real-time people's problem. And then this is our program flow. It's a hands-on training Coaching by industry experts. We have alumni that are in different fields that will be here to guide your children as they go through this learning. And then we have the portfolio building support will help your children to create different portfolios, because of course, when you want to get a job, most likely they will be asked about their portfolio. So we help them build portfolios also. And then there's mentorship from successful entrepreneurs. So your children are not alone. They have your support as their parents, yes, but as a company, we also support them through their journey. And then the training is to last for 8 weeks. Our classes are weekends. Yes, Saturdays and Sundays. Classes are weekend. And then the enrollment, we're currently on a discount. Originally, it's 60,000 naira. But right now, we're on a discount for 45,000 naira. This discount is not going to be up for too long, so it will be best to take advantage of this opportunity. So we're currently on a discount right now, and the discounted price is 45,000 naira. So I'll go to the chat. As I can see, there are questions here already. Okay. How much does it cost? I'm sure I have answered this question, 45,000 naira. What is the age bracket? What is the age bracket this is for, and also what period? Okay, so the age bracket is 6 to 18. 6 to 18 can attend, and then it's for 8 weeks, weekends only. How can I enroll my kids at the program? Yes, of course, the programs are online. And then to enroll your kids, you can visit our website, www.utivakids.com, or my colleague Halima will drop the enrollment link in the chat room also. So you can just click on it there. Halima, please help me with that. How is the course designed so it does not affect their regular school? Yes, I think I have answered that also. The courses run through just Saturday and Sundays, and then they have Monday to Friday to rehearse, to practice, because we're going to be putting them into peer groups. So during the week, they will rehearse with their peers, they practice with their peers, and then Saturday they come back to class, Saturday and Sunday. What if my kids are in boarding school, only have access to this training only during holidays? How will you ensure Okay. In this case, if their activities are restricted while they are in school, then you can take advantage of our holiday programs. The one we're currently having now is a summer break program, and it allows the kids to come to the hub, so they even see other people that are into tech. When my colleagues pass in the morning and they are greeting them, they get to experience the human side of what they are doing. They can actually see people they want to look up to. So you can take advantage of that opportunity also. When they are on holidays, of course, you can bring them in, since boarding school will not allow them access to internet, I assume. I don't know if I answered the question, but if I did not, you can put that up again. Okay, Kunle Oyetola, are these 3 programs happening in the same? Yes, they are. They are happening at the same time. Like we have with the current session, we'll start with graphics, that's the UI UX design, and then we'll progress to web development, and then we'll progress to app development. So that is the program flow. This program is for how many months? Okay, so it's for 8 weekends, like I said. That's about 2 months. But it's only going to be on weekends. When is the next batch starting? Good. Our next batch is starting 25th of September. It's already by the corner, 25th of September. So if you get your kids registered by December, they should be designing amazing things. I should also add that Olamikosi is currently working with one of our coursemates to design Olaflix. She's trying to replicate. She's trying to replicate Netflix. She said she wants a video aggregate app that allows children to watch movies. So I can't wait to see that product launch. She already has, should I say this? Well, she already has an investor. Yes, I should say she already has an investor. So we're waiting for her to be done with the design, and then we'll launch her app. So the next program or the next session is by September 25th. can you start at any time or there are certain commencement? Yes, there are certain commencement days because we do our programs in sessions. So the current session started August 9 and will end in a week and some few days from now. The next session is in September, and then to run for another 8 weekends before we start the next session. So we always start our sessions. We have dates for our sessions. What time on Saturday and Sunday? Okay, Saturdays we have the classes by 10 to 1 p.m. They are 3 hours. Then Sunday, 2 to 5 p.m. No, did I say 10 to 1? Yeah, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Okay, yes, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Saturday. Then Sunday we have them for 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Okay, how do we become an affiliate? Interesting. Yeah, so we have an affiliate program for the Utiva Kids program, but we'll be having a session with affiliates tomorrow by 5 p.m. So I'm hoping that Tolu Brimo, I'm hoping that you will join that session. I'm hoping that you join that session tomorrow because we're going to be sharing insights on how we want to drive our affiliates program. But then you can also send me a mail directly. I'm sure you got a mail from me for further inquiries. Will you be organizing in December during the holidays? Most likely, yes. Most likely we'll organize in December. Most likely, although we want the children to also enjoy some of their breaks, but most likely, again, I say. So I think that is all. Halima, are you on the call? Can you hear me? Halima. Okay, I guess there is a network glitch somewhere, so I'll just stop sharing right now. So for the person that asked us how to pay for the fees, I've stopped sharing my screen so I can share with you the payment details. Just give me a minute to get that information. Okay. Here we go. So I've just dropped it in the chat, so you can check it there. It has the link if you want to pay with the Flutter Wave, or if you want to pay with a bank transfer. So yeah, that's it. I just dropped the link there for us to make necessary action, if you ask me. So again, I would like to say thank you to everyone that joined this call. I'm sure we have learned a thing or two. Please do not sleep on this message because again, kids are very, very smart and you'll be amazed at what they can do. I can bet on that. You'll be amazed at what they can do. So if you have a child and you want them to explore their creativity, you want to see how far or how well you think they can solve problems, please do not hesitate to register them for these things. Let them get started already and prepare their future. Like we say on our website, give them a multi-million dollars future. You want a future where your kids can independently do things for themselves. With regards to financial aspects now, yeah, you want them to be able to become independent, that they can stand for themselves financially, and they can even show you support as their parents. Daddy, thank you for this, thank you for that. You know, I'm sure we all want that, rather than having to, let me not use the words coming to my head right now, but I'm sure we all know what what I am trying to say. So at these notes, I think we have.
Yeah, sorry, I just wanted to say something. Can I?
Yes, sure.
Okay, so yeah, I think you just nailed it. I didn't want to talk about the money side. I mean, if if the money is going to come in, it makes a lot of sense. So just one advice that I would advise any parent. So just be patient with them. Don't put them under too much pressure. For me, I had an open mind. I'm not putting Olamide under any pressure. I just wanted to have fun. Whatever comes out from it, I mean, it's going to be a win-win. So personally, she's going to develop, her creativity is going to improve, and every other thing. So I just allow her to do it. And then sometimes you get, guys, Simon, go and do this, go and do, don't put them under pressure. Just allow them to explore, let them to have fun, and just let them to love whatever they're going to do. Thanks.
Okay, thank you. Okay, this is very exciting. All forms of education for the kids is invaluable. I sure will plan for this for the next holidays for my kids. Thank you, OVHR. That is so encouraging. Tolu Brimo, all the best to Olami. Thank you so much, Tolu, for the kind words. Thank you so much. So on this note, I would like to end this session. And I hope that you all have an amazing week. Although the weekend is not over, I hope that you enjoy tomorrow and that you have an amazing week. Thank you so much. Ikechiko, great job, Utiva Kids. Thank you. Thank you for your kind words. Thank you, Miriam. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you for your kind words, Miriam. So thank you all and have a great week ahead. Cheers.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.